Okay, so good morning. I hope you can hear me. I see there are already some participants in Zoom. Great. Go to Facebook, share that again, and then we can start. So, great. Let's see that this is also working here on Facebook. There's definitely a live video. I can see that. That is great news. I just want to check if the sound is working. And then we can start. Let me see. So, and yes, the usual, if you can see and hear me, do me a favor, just write in Zoom a comment into the chat, into on Facebook, onto the Facebook page. Confirm that you can see and hear me. And then there's a problem with Facebook. Okay, we just ignore that at the moment. I would like to start. Okay, Ben, you can see and hear me from Cape Town. That's great news. Thanks very much for letting me know. Okay, I'm not too sure what is happening with Facebook. It is somehow not... Let me see. It definitely says that there is a live event. Yes, and I can see that there is a live event. That's great. Let me quickly see. Yeah, and I can hear everything is working, and I can see that there are 4 people already. Great. Okay, so this week we are here on Tuesday morning. I hope you all had an amazing weekend, Easter weekend. We here in Durban are at the moment are drowning. We had so heavy rains last night. So some of our team members were not even able to get to the office because they were not able either way to leave their property or to go through the roads. So let's hope that this will be sorted out, everything. What I want to do today is I want to share, because I had lots of times people are mixing that up, and I think having the right definitions for all the requirements the financiers wants from you definitely will also make your life easier. Okay, so what we do today is we want to talk about the financial forecast and the financial statements. Okay, so a financial statement is if you are only able to have a financial statement if you are a trading business, okay, and you have some track record. Because these financial statements are usually done by bookkeepers, and they will then record all your expenses, all your income on these financial statements, and it is usually an annual financial statement. It means it is for a full year of 12 months. And if you haven't traded for 12 months, then you also have usually management accounts. And at the end of each month, you usually should balance everything so that you know exactly where you stand. What is your income? What are your expenses? What are my profits? Have a look at your profit margins so that at each and every given time, you know exactly where you stand. These are the annual financial statements or management accounts, and it's a track record of your past. Yeah, so bookkeepers are absolutely great on doing that. They know exactly how to capture all your slips and receipts and invoices, balance it with your bank account and your cash, if you have some cash, and make sure that everything is recorded properly. This is also number one. It's absolutely important, of course, for yourself, because you always need to know where you stand. But it's also one of the requirements from SARS. Okay, so SARS wants to get some income tax from all of us. And if you're over R1 million, also your value added tax, your VAT, and you need to make sure that you record everything properly. So now, financial statements are only required if you are a trading business already. If you want to buy an existing business, you need to have the financial statements from the business you want to buy. Yeah, even if you are a startup and you don't have any track record, but the business you want to buy has a track record and the financier wants to see that. And of course, I always highly recommend you also want to see that. Yeah, because you want to make up your mind. Is this a profitable business? What expenses do they put through there? And also what is the profit high enough for you to be able to repay the loan and it's still profitable? Yeah. Let me quickly have a sip of coffee. Okay, so we covered hopefully what are financial statements. It's a view on the past. The financial forecast is if you do a business plan, if you want to apply for finance, if you want to start your own business, a new venture, you want to see exactly, okay, so these are my numbers. I assume I know my selling price, I know my cost price, I have a good idea how many units I will sell per month, I have a good idea how many people I need to be able to service my customers, and how much rent you will pay. And then you have a look at, okay, so these are all my inputs, and this is what will happen after either way you invested some money from yourself into a business, or if you want to apply for finance, what will happen with this business after you receive the funding. Yeah, and then it needs to show, okay, so usually the first couple of months are not profitable, but after a couple of months, if you want to raise finance, I highly recommend make sure your business is profitable already. Yeah, if not, you're getting yourself in trouble, and I don't want that. So it's always difficult if you want to invest in macadamia trees or something like this. They need, I don't know, 5 to 7 years and before you even can harvest. If it is your own cash, you want to invest your own money, go for it. And you say, this is what I know it will be worth my while, I'm willing to wait 7 years, that's okay. But if you need to apply for finance and funding, always make sure there is a quick return on investment, that you are never ever in trouble with being able to repay a loan. Yeah? So, and the financial forecast is usually over 5 years and will show exactly, okay, so what will happen. And it will, of course, also show the investor, okay, which assumption you have done. Yeah, I've seen so many financial forecasts, and then people just write down, yes, we assume our monthly sales is 3 million rand. But there is no explanation how many units you are selling per month, for how much you are selling one unit. So nobody is really able to grasp the idea, yes, to really pinpoint and say, maybe you assume it's 1 million units are 1 rand. And then you know already whatever you want to sell, there is only a small little market for it, and you will not be able to sell 1 million. Yeah, so that's why financial forecasts are important, to also see your cash flow so that it's always positive, and also to make sure. Oh, we have here some problems with electricity. I hope I will stay connected. And if it will disconnect, please, we have a generator here, so we will be on in a couple of minutes. Then again, just come back and connect back also to Zoom or to Facebook. Yeah. Okay, so I hope I was able to explain what is the financial forecast. Is really a forecast. What will happen if you start your business? If after you've put some money into the business, and that's a forecast for the next 5 years. And financial statements are a recording of your past trading or the past trading of the business you want to buy. Yeah. If you have any questions at the moment, let me see. Dumizani says hi. Mazego says hi. N is back. Hi, N. Tutulizi, you are in there. Great. Happy to see you. And if you have some questions, just feel free to ask me questions. Also here in Zoom, everybody is listening. Great. And saying hi. But there are no questions. Great. Okay. So what I wish you, all of you this week, lots of success. What I'm doing here at the moment is, I'm sure you all know, I always have a coach on my side. So I promised each and every day I do one thing to help us grow the business. So I'm not talking about my normal daily tasks I'm doing here now with our team. I'm concentrating on, okay, how can we further grow Funding Connection? How can we add also more value to all our clients and customers? And Zalosha, pleasure. She says, just thanks for the invite. Yes, you will always get our invitations, because I want to share as much information as possible. I want to inform you so that you know exactly in which direction you need to run. Yeah. So, and maybe all of you can do the same thing. Do one thing each and every day, what brings you closer to your goal. And write these things down and then make sure that you do them. And because each and every day, a small little thing will add up. If you do that for 365 days a year, you are then over 360 steps ahead and growing. Okay, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope Durban is here not swamped with the water, and there are not too many incidents here. And we definitely will see us next week on Monday again. And I will discuss here with my team what topic we will cover next week. All the best. Bye-bye.